Hello there, everyone. My name is Luna. As if you already do not know, and I'm going to be making a video of myself up here like this because I have a couple of supple things I want to say and get off my chest, and pretty much to put things to bed and rest forever, or at least until maybe something tugs at my angsty, still teenage heart and makes me go crying like a bitch again. So, I'm not going to be dropping a pipe bomb. I'm not going to be announcing quitting YouTube. I'm not going to tell you to go fuck yourself, even though you haven't deserved a reason yet, but I've never been one to hide to say go fuck yourself. Never been one to hide most of my feelings, which has been a good and a bad thing along my YouTube career, which has gone on for about a month and 3 to 4 days, depending on when this video is uploaded. I'm probably going to upload it in all its entirety. If you want to listen to what I want to say, go ahead. I'm going to be speaking, obviously, from my personal opinion and what I've seen and all that kind of stuff. Am I going to be trashing you guys? No. I'm most likely going to be trashing myself because that's how Luna does things. I'm not a perfect person. I never was a perfect person. Do I think I'm better than you? No. Maybe some of you I do think I'm better than you, but most of you guys, no, you guys are most likely a morally better person than I am. You guys could be superheroes. I cannot be a superhero, which probably would make me a good superhero. I ended up running into morally crippling decisions that may end up having an innocent unknown die or an innocent loved one die. So, I guess I would probably make a pretty damn good superhero if I was one, but obviously a 250-pound young adult, male, man-child boy doesn't really bring in the bucks for the comic books, huh? I have to be Batman. I have to be, what's popular now? Iron Man's popular now when he really wasn't. Thor's popular now when he really wasn't. Because of the Avengers movies, those are obviously popular when they were pretty much B2C superheroes for a while. And obviously they are big in a way, but they're comic books as of the time of the movie coming out, and you know, the big push they're getting from Hollywood, they weren't really that big, and the comic books were lackluster. In a way. But obviously, you can fight on me on that, but whatever. It's my personal opinion, as always. I could be wrong, you be wrong. Everyone has personal opinions. There are things based on personal opinions that people follow to the T. Obviously, I may be pointing at multiple things, or maybe one thing. It doesn't really matter. It's what you think. Alright. So, I'm going to be talking about the whole Katwa Shouju, don't leave, kind of bullshit that I was doing back then. Now, do I think it was good for me to air out my concerns about that? Yes, because, honestly, me as a person, I'm very loyal. I've been watching people I've watched since they were my age. I've been watching someone who was a year younger than me who started. Since now, I've watched him have 5,000 subs all the way up until 9,000, and he's growing more. You know, and I've watched someone who've had around 10,000 subs be one of the first persons of their time do what Let's Play YouTubers do now, keep doing it and turn it into his own personal job after he lost it and all those things, though he has not said the right things and done things a specific way, his head and heart in the right place, even though his head mostly is up his ass, mostly like me. Obviously, I'm talking about my two inspirations to YouTube, and stuff like that. I'm an extremely loyal person. Once I'm a fan, I've been casual viewers of some people. I haven't subscribed to them. When I subscribe to them, that usually means I'm a fan. You know, recently I just became a fan of this guy named Donkey. You know, and I will follow his videos until they stop. And that dude's fucking hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I made a channel just like that, because it's something I can easily do, what he's doing. But, yes, you know, I've always had a big thing on loyalty. I've done stupid shit where I've waited outside for a girl in 30-degree weather, in fucking terrible, stupid, windy conditions, just because she told me to wait for her, and she will think about giving me a chance. And now this is that girl that I kind of, you know, she was the best friend, you know, she's not very pretty, but I like this person so much that I have feelings for her, and I care for her, and I want to help her through her a bunch of things. Obviously, I do stupidly loyal shit, which, you know, has been my downfall. Now, usually when I'm bringing that in, take part in the loyalty thing, you know, when I started YouTube, I expected things. Like, when I expected to hit 1,000 subscribers, or I expected, like, you know, now YouTube, not everyone views one video per specific, especially if you are a Let's Player who are putting out multiple videos a day or multiple videos a week. You look at the highest subscribed Let's Players, they do not get the same amount of views as they do subscribers, because it's usually not, it can't be. That's almost impossible. There's never been a time on YouTube, way back when, that may have been, you know, a thing to reach, but it's not now, of how open YouTube has become. It's not really you know, like a liable thing that you could see, like, this person has 600,000 subs and they get 600,000 views a video. No, they usually get around 50 to 150, depending on the YouTuber. Or depending on the series. Usually it's highly dependent on the series. And, you know, me personally, I would watch any series from those said YouTubers that I did talk about. You know, no matter what they were. I believe I watched Call of Duty multiple times, and I'm not really a big Call of Duty fan, but I just like watching the person and hear their commentary and hear them bitch and complain about the shitty game, or how good the game could be, and the problems and all those along those lines. Now, I'm bringing those in with the loyalty thing. The big thing I couldn't really understand, because usually me, I don't subscribe unless I like that person and everything they do. Now, people now subscribe, obviously, if you say something funny, if you do something funny for a specific series, and they usually don't watch whatever else you watch. Now, I didn't expect that, because I expected people to be like me, and subscribe when, because of me, you know, they liked everything that I did, regardless of the game, which me, personally, I do. If I don't like a game, and my favorite YouTuber's playing it, I still watch it, just for the entertainment, and just to see what that game's about. I always done that. Many times before. And I've always had the expectation people did that. Now, obviously there's specialty Let's Players who only play maybe Minecraft, which I believe they're all shit. And let's see. There's only children games Let's Players, there's RPG Let's Players, there's MMORPG Let's Players who are extremely good, surprisingly, but usually, I guess the content gets stale every once in a while, but they're pretty damn good when, whenever. Those guys are most likely the experts within the field of what they like. Obviously, the RPGs are very slow, and, you know, you have to like the RPG to be able to like the Let's Player, and then you in turn like everything they do, and then they turn you on to a different game, and then that's how you become fans of different genres, and different game types, and different IOs. Wait, is it called IOs? No. Different titles. Is it intelligent, what is it called? Intelligent content, IC? Or something like this. One of those, content and stuff like that. So, you know, there's a multitude of Let's Players, and then there's people like me, who does blind Let's Plays on old games. Now, there was a person who used to do that back when, you know, well, it's not blind, but it was games that he liked. It was Chugga Conroy. You know, you see Chugga Conroy, one of the first big daddies back then. You know, he's pretty damn good at what he does. He's pretty intelligent about every single game he plays now. He's always have been. And, you know, he played old games, and he still plays old games every once in a while, but mostly he plays new games now. And everyone loves him because they love him. They can't count on him to play a new game like most people usually subscribe for, which is dumb. You know, the only new game I've played, possibly, are Pokemon Conquest. Got a bunch of subscribers because of that. Pokemon Black 2 Japanese. Got a bunch of subscribers off of that. Pokemon White 2 English. Got a bunch of subscribers off of that. And the last game I played new was most likely, Hey Ice Keen, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage, Adventure Time. Got a shit ton of views and a shit ton of subscribers because of it. Now, none of them stuck, because obviously they wanted more Adventure Time related things. Or I believe some of them stuck, but I don't think they're really around. I actually don't think a bunch of them are around. But, you know, like, you keep playing good games. Not good games. Did I say good games? I meant I meant good new games. But I could stick around. I could play new games if I had like a new setup. Obviously, I play the old games for the setup because me personally, I have never played them. I never played Chrono Trigger. Never played The World's Ends With You. Never played Spore. Never played anything that has blind on my channel. I am in the process of actually naming every single playthrough blind that I have not played blind. For the sort of reason that people know that my channel is about blind Let's Plays. Even though I don't like calling them Let's Plays, they're more like playthrough because I'm playing a game and you're not. But, you know, everyone has their different things. Most people now who are big usually had something they usually fall back on. But usually now people play new games. Obviously, I can't discredit them for what they do. But obviously they kept a fan base through, regardless of the game they played. And that's what I wanted. And obviously I didn't really get that. I got a couple people. You know, that's really nice. But obviously, I'm at the 1K subscriber mark, and I get like 30 views per video, or none at all sometimes. And I look at it, and I feel like I failed. And I'm not gonna lie, I did feel like I failed. It's nothing on your guys' part. It's obviously probably what I've done. Obviously, I played a lot of My Little Pony games, and a lot of My Little Pony people did stick around. And when I faked that I quit YouTube bullshit, people begged and begged in messages and comments that I still make My Little Pony because it's not in games. And people have subscribed to me for My Little Pony. And obviously, I really don't care for it. So, I do have this right here, which was a gift to me. It's pretty much a Twilight Sparkle brush and tooth set. There's 50 cents. I got it for free. Why not? They offered it to me. I said okay. So, you know, it's, you know, pretty much, YouTube's been something I didn't really expect. Obviously, I met a bunch of cool people. A bunch of people who support my stuff, who like me, who give me, like, advice, who talk to me on Skype every once in a while. And then, you know, people who ask stupid shit when it's answered in a playthrough, or anything along those lines. I met multiple sorts of people, mostly male. I haven't really met a lot of females, which kind of sucks, because I'm sexy as hell, according to my mother, except she says I'm handsome, which I don't really understand. I think I'm a sexy motherfucker. So pretty much what I'm saying, I'm disappointed within myself, because I built up my expectations and didn't know how YouTube is now. Obviously, like I told you, with the look at the other YouTubers, they get blah 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 views, blah blah blah. You know I know I'm talking about views, which can piss people off, because people will look at my 1K and is like, be happy about that 1K and shut the fuck up and make videos. And that's what pretty much this whole video is about. I think I'm actually gonna shut the fuck up and not tell you guys my feelings. Obviously, I'll air them if it's something serious or along those lines. But I won't really make you guys feel guilty like I was doing. I didn't want to do it. Like, you know, when in the KS videos, like how I was making people feel guilty, but I didn't really want to do it. But all in all, the whole thing that happened was made people feel guilty and made people who don't watch my shit stay, which I really don't like. Which, if you don't like the shit I make, then get out. Obviously, you can find someone else. You could go to a popular YouTuber. You could go to one of those shitty groups that ride on one another's coattails to be able to become popular on YouTube, which is something I would never do. I will never join a group. I would be the one making the group. I would make people ride on my coattails become a bigger YouTuber than what they were before. Why the fuck would me personally, the kind of person I am, someone who loves to work for whatever they want, ride on someone's coattails, ask them for a shout out, or ask them to like my videos so I could get more subscribers and views, ask them so I could just, I just want to be a popular YouTuber and have all these fair weather fans who just love me and just blindly like what I do just because I asked someone, because I'm a friend of someone, because someone with 600,000 subscribers made someone who was a 5K subscriber, 137 subscriber YouTube, and now I'm making YouTube bank, and now I could buy my mom a car, and I could do all this fucking shit that I wasn't able to do because I was only getting 100 views per video, and I was failing, and I wanted to quit. No. I don't care if I had all those stigmas. I don't care if stigmas. I don't care if I had any of those, anything that I said upon me. I would not go to a popular YouTuber who has 10K, 5K, 50K, 100K, 150K, 200K, 200K to 1 million, and beg and ask for views and subscribers. It's not the person I am and not the person I will ever be. I will never get on my knees and ask someone for help. That is not who Luna is, and that's what Luna will never will be. But I will accept people who want help from me, who are on their knees, asking for views, or asking for likes, or asking for blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Because let's say, obviously this is a hypothetical kind of thing, when you really think about it. Obviously, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm small. If this was 2006, I would be considered big. I would probably be considered one of the biggest persons on YouTube ever. I would probably have 1 million subscribers if I did this, what I'm doing first. No doubt. A lot of people done what I did first, and they skyrocketed. Chugga Conray is a good example, and Marilyn is a good example for Pokemon Let's Plays. But obviously, he quit because he couldn't make money on YouTube, and it wasn't worth his time. He answered in the comment section. He answered in like one of it on his website. And he answered it on his Twitter and all this shit. But he came back once it became profitable and worth his time, which is great. Now you're saying, Luna, you make money off your YouTube videos. Not as much as he is, and not as much as the most people on YouTube are right now. I make chump change. I probably make as much money as I make less money as a beggar does. Do I make $1,000? Do I make $10,000? No, I don't make anywhere near that. I don't even make. I probably would make a fraction of it, I guess, if you would say $1,000. But it's not anything you could support yourself on. Like, let's say, live in your own small apartment. Yeah, small apartments. However they're going for, I would not be able to support myself at all. And now I'm not bitching about the views or anything along those lines. I'm just airing my opinion upon things, which is fun. Luna, you're subscribed. Yes, I'm subscribed. I mean, I'm partnered. Someone came to me and partnered. Me. Oh shit. I would say yes if someone comes to me and does something beneficial for my channel. I didn't come to them. They came to me. They messaged me. I still have the message. I had to email them. It was my choice to sign a contract. My choice to join. And they're like, here, you're partnered. One of my dreams was to fulfill. I'm able to have a banner now. I'm able to put annoying ads on my videos that most people don't watch. Obviously, it really doesn't matter. Nothing's really changed. Except, I guess, me over time when I really think about it. Because, when I first started YouTube, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be what every YouTube fan wants his big star YouTuber to be. And now I think I kind of made it, but I'm doing a shitty job at it. Live streams suck. The most recent ones suck dick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually thinking about stopping live streams for the sole purpose of me not wasting your guys' time. Because usually, I don't have anything to talk about on live streams. Usually stuff I talk about on live streams are shit I say in Animal Crossing videos, or anything along those lines. Or people, like, I could talk about wrestling for hours. I could talk about animes I like for hours. But there's people in the live stream who say, hey, change the subject, I don't like anime. Hey, change the subject, I don't like wrestling. So I can't really talk about stuff I like. Talking about stuff you like, I can't really do it because I don't play new games. I play old games. All the games on my channel right now are the games I'm playing now. So if you ask me, like, in a message or anything along those lines, what are you playing? I'm playing those games. I'm giving you guys my experience and trying to become a better reviewer because I kind of do want to make review videos. Not really. I can't. I kind of suck at reviewing. Obviously, my biased opinions go upon it. A lot of people didn't like the fact that I gave KS a 5 when I first went into Zoomzard. Not a lot of people like the fact that my opinions about KS were not the same as theirs. Obviously, it deals with chaos because it's super overly popular. I don't believe it deserves a 10 out of 10. If you really think down to it, I don't think it does. 10 out of 10 means it's perfect. Or near perfect. Or so perfect. Or something so good in it that it makes everything else just die. But yet it still holds critically in writing, in storytelling, in character development, and in characters. Characters, it's like a 3. But I won't go too far into it. I actually wrote I actually wrote my unbiased review on it, but I decided not to do it because I knew people were going to fight me on it. I still have people fighting me on it in comments and messages, and oh my god. But, you know, I usually don't fight you guys. I'm fighting with an anonymous person. Usually, if you're not, usually I'll fight with you, or tell you to go fuck yourself. If you're a long-time subscriber, or if I know you. Now, me personally, do I think I'm a bad guy? Yes, I do think I'm a bad guy. I'm a terrible person. Do I think I'm a good role model? No, I'm not. I'm not a good role model. Someone who was a suicidal 0.5 grade point average high school student who hates everything and only loves himself and loves people who fail or miss out on good opportunities in their life, who laughs and giggles at that shit. Yes, I'm a terrible person. I am. I try to think I'm a good person, but I would probably be, you know, the anti-hero in a way. Now I'm just speaking of myself as if I'm like some holy bastard, in which I'm not. Do I think highly of myself sometimes? Yes. Do I think highly of myself all the time? No, definitely not. And obviously this is just a rant video, now that I'm gonna talk about it. But, all in all, do I love YouTube? Yes, I love YouTube. Do I love you guys who stuck around? Yes, I love you guys who stuck around. Do I love you guys who comment, like, share, what are the other things on there? Share. Do people even share? I don't... Who do any of the stuff that pretty much helps my channel get out there, view a series, say nice things, help me, definitely helping me is great. Not like an asshole kind of way, but helping me. There's people help me through asshole kind of ways. People tell me how I should play a game, or I'm not doing it right, or that I'm being funny doing parts but I'm not supposed to be funny, which me being funny is very rare, I'm not gonna lie. Commentary-wise, I think I've gotten better since the beginning, definitely. If you listen to my stuff back when, I'm god-awful. Now I'm actually able to hold a sentence almost all the time. Back then, I just do things along those lines. Now, obviously, I'm not good at public speaking, but yeah, I'm speaking pretty well right here. If I'm on a script, I'm shitty. You guys will know if I'm on a script if you see me pause or rub my nose all the time. That's a little invoice insight to you, the YouTuber. Now, just because I told you guys very, very personal things in the KS playthrough about my past and all those stuff as a kid being picked on and all those fun things like that. Well, yes. Yeah. When I really think about it, I don't think my life was all that bad. There's people who've been worse than me. I've heard people tell me worse stories. There's people who don't have a family. There's people who grew up in homes. And growing up in homes, from what I've heard from people I've met through life, is the worst possible thing. Being, what was it, like ward of the government? Being a child of the government is the worst possible thing you could do in your life. Worst possible thing for your developmental process. So, you know, those people have worse lives than me. I grew up poor. I was spoiled from 7 to around probably 9 to 10. Had a nice 2-story house, beautifully decked out, beautiful house, obviously, because of my stepfather and what he did. And I used to like to call him a smaller version of Tony Montana, because think of what Scarface did, that's what my stepdad did, and he's in jail for what he did. And obviously we broke up, my mom lost her first house she ever had. We had to live with we went down to being poor, next to nothing, except we had something because my mom had a job this time. So instead of living with the grandparents or friends or cousins or anything along those lines, we're able to semi-support ourselves and basically move in with them instead of kind of staying at this house for a week and going to a different house and going to the different house. And my mom's struggling as a single parent household. I would say she didn't even have a household until we moved to the town where I used to live in. It was just that small farming town, which I live in a small farming town still, but it's different. Ooh, weird, huh? And you know, she was able to get her house, but the bank took it away from us. The bank took our house away from us. They took where I grew up away from me. And that's happened to many people. Many people have gone bankrupt. My mom's been gone bankrupt probably 3 times within her lifetime. And then we got the house we're living in now. We have a shitty, egotistical, rich bastard of a landlord. He doesn't live here, where we live in Illinois. He moved. He has multiple homes. We found this out recently. He has multiple homes. Now, these multiple homes are halfway across the world, in Florida, California, and in New York. Just because he doesn't like a specific weather, he chooses not to live here. Now, hey, good on you. You're into money. But he's a terrible person, and obviously I take offense to how his lifestyle leads. Wouldn't I like to live in a nice home? Yeah. Would I like to live in a place where my basement doesn't get flooded every single year, where mold grows on the wall and we have to have someone take care of it because we legally can't do anything? Would I like to have my plumbing work? Would I like to have my heater not knock out and have him take days and days of time to fix it? During winter, per se. And this current winter was shitty. Would I like to be sipping, a virgin daiquiri at a beach like he does? Yeah. Would I like to be going to someone's house, bitching and complaining because something he didn't fix, he wanted us to fix? Do I want to do that? Do I want to make a family who's now finally meeting ends meet, spend more money and end up being in the hole again? I wouldn't want to do that. And take their money and living a lifestyle that only kids in the ghetto, third world countries want to live? No. He's a terrible fucking person, and I hate him. I honestly do. I can't say I wish he died, but I fucking hate him. Obviously, there may be good people out there with money. Cool. Cool. Good on you. I've done things to help people and not want money, and yet they give me money. I felt bad about taking money. I feel bad about earning money. I feel bad on earning money when other people deserve it more than me. I feel bad that I have a bed and someone else does not have one. I feel bad that I know my mom and someone will never know their mother. I do feel bad that I was never able to patch up things with my father when he just outright left my mom and kicked me and her out of their house and left a 22-year-old woman with no job, which she quit for that said man so she could stay at home and take care of that man when he was sick. And their 1-year-old firstborn son of my mother, not my father's firstborn son. I'm the 6th out of my father's sons. I am the disappointment. I was never the star athlete. I was never the charismatic lady fucking killer he was. I was never the bodybuilder. I was never the track star. I was never the football star. I was never the European football star. I never was the baseball star that he wanted me to be, that he thought I could be because I was good at many things, but I quit because they were too hard and because I didn't feel like it, out of pure laziness. I was the failure son. Obviously the son that took a man's life, multiple men's life, was on the FBI's most wanted list for a while, until recently. A son who attempted suicide and who's in the loony bin for it. He sees me worse off than they are, because I didn't go down the lifestyle he went down. Isn't that fun? I hate my father. Do I wish I had a father? Yes. Do I have father figures in my life? Yes. I have my grandfather. I love my grandfather. I am a lot like my grandfather in a way, except I care too much and he cares too little.
he always gives me like these inspirational speeches when I go over to his house. And he's always told me, take care of take care of your family first before you take care of yourself. Even if someone doesn't love you and you love them and you have to be together, try to make it work for the children. Try to make it work for everyone so their life is not like yours was. And don't be like your father. And don't be like me. Don't be an alcoholic. Don't be the guy who almost choked his daughter to death. Don't be the guy who almost beat his son to death. Don't be the guy who came home late and had your grandmother worrying whether he's dead or alive because he got into a bar fight, or if he's laying passed out or drunk in the street because someone mugged him, or he has his fucking sternum broken from falling out of his car or falling into a chair, or someone who didn't take care of his body and smoked packs and packs a week and drank cases upon cases and then had a heart attack at the age of 55 and have to not work for 3 months while your grandmother tried to save and pull money from borrowing and have to borrow from family members just to keep yourself afloat. Don't be, don't be everything he was. Be what everyone couldn't be. Pretty much what I guess he was trying to say. Do I think I'm a great man like my grandfather? No. Like I said, I love my grandfather. I view him as a father. And my uncle. My uncle, he's a burnout. He has 3 kids. He has a girl that loves him uncontrollably and wants nothing but good for him. And yet he lives a life not even looking for a job. Me, I'm still looking for a job, and I can't find one for more shit. He's not even looking. He lives with my grandparents and wastes his day watching CNN, watching ESPN, watching any network that you could see on the TV. I honestly don't know what I'm going on about now. I'm just ranting, like I said. I don't think I'm a good person. Some people may disagree. I've had females in my life who said I'm a good person. People who cared about me greatly. And then they end up turning their cheek as soon as someone says something or something happens, and it totally ruins their preconception of who I was and what I am and what I believe. Do I think I could be a hero to anyone? Maybe. They could draw something from my life, but I don't think so. There are YouTubers out there who have people who look up to them. I look up to the 2 people that inspire me to do what I do. Now I'm just going to wrap it up. I've been talking shit, just pretty much ranting like I do. I am a YouTuber who's gotten noticed, who's had people who want to watch his videos, who want him so bad to make longer and more videos within a day's time because they love what he does. And yet I shit on people, I make them feel guilty, and I'm an asshole, and I do things half-ass. And yet they still love me. They still admire me in some way. They still, like Luna, is better than most of the people out there. I am better than most YouTubers. Whether it be popular or semi-popular. I am not a blip on the popularity scale as of now. Will I be? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe within a year's time, I only grow 2 subscribers. Maybe. Maybe. And maybe all the subscribers who like me, who fell in love with what the Adventures of Luna's channel stand as, end up stop watching, and I'm still making Let's Plays videos because I have 100 video games I could play for this channel. That could last me 4 years, depending on how fast and how I want to pace, how I do things on my channel. 100 games. I will never run out of a game to play, especially if I earn enough money to be able to buy a new computer and buy an HD PVR and to be able to buy games on Steam and to be able to buy older games and play them on the PS2, Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, the fucking whatever the hell the 360 is, new gen 360 is called, or anything along those lines. If I make enough money, I could play games and play them backwards. Go backwards. I don't have to go forward. Because if I did get the ability, like I said, if I got $1 million, I would buy a new computer. I would buy 360 and all those fun things that make your, your entertainment system pimped out. And then, I would probably help, obviously, family members who are in need, who need stuff more than I do, who are still stealing to get by. I would help them out. But going on. But if I was able to get all the equipment that I talk about, and I was able to stop every single playthrough, and I was promised I was going to make money if I play so-and-so game and so-so game, and then I give that so-so game a good score because, hey, let's just say I'm a magically good reviewer then, and I was going to get extra money upon the money I earn on YouTube, I wouldn't lie to you that I would think about it. I'm going to think about it, but I wouldn't do it. Because why would I play newer gen when I don't know the older generation yet? I have not played Super Mario Bros. 2. I played Super Mario Bros. 1 and didn't know the ending Bowser level was not a glitch, but in fact you gotta go a specific row to be able to advance what it is. I have not beat Super Mario Bros. 3. I have not beat Metroid. I never played the original Pac-Man. I've never played the original Donkey Kong. I've never played the original Kirby or Legend of Zelda. I never played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've never played those games, and that's what my channel is. Me learning the whole spectrum of games that I have never played before, and maybe some obscure games, no matter how silly or stupid they are, I want to play them. And all while you guys are watching, enjoying what I do, enjoying my fuck-ups, enjoying my stupidity, laughing at how intelligent and unintelligent I can be. Just going on this adventure that Luna has set up on his channel that lets you guys see. Because I could be doing this by myself. I can be doing this without having you guys watch me. I could just be hunched over at my computer playing the game. No, I share it with you guys because I want to. And in some sort of level, I do love you guys for enjoying what I do. And commenting, obviously, and joining live streams when they suck. I know most people think the live streams suck. I know. I wish I could make them better, but I don't know how. But I think I'm a good YouTuber. Part of me wants to say no, but for confidence sake, I'm going to say yes. But I'm not there yet. I'm not a good enough YouTuber. What do I do to make someone... What makes someone popular? A video, you screaming like a girl, you joining a little group of people who jerk one another off just for new subscribers, riding on coattails, playing only new games, overreacting, doing everything everyone likes. Because YouTube is for entertainment, and I am an entertainer per se. Though not everything I do is entertaining, it's all about the adventure. It's all about the adventure of Luna, learning what he missed, what he didn't play, what everyone on his channel has seen and played and have a dislike and an opinion about. Everything Luna has not done, you guys will see someone learn. It's like seeing a kid how to walk. It's like teaching a kid who's never read before learn how to read. This is like teaching a kid a new language. It's like raising a child per se, but not on that scale. It's like that. You're watching me grow as a better gamer. You're watching me maybe become moderately okay at fucking shitty platformers. I dislike platformers. Platformers are my kryptonite. If all Let's Players had like weaknesses, mine would be kryptonite and criticism. That's what my, that's, did I just say kryptonite? Would be, I fucked it up, didn't I? It would be platforming and criticism. That's what it is. I'm not good at some things. I overlook things. I do get deeper meaning within stories sometimes. Usually it takes me a while to think about it, or maybe a second playthrough, which I usually do with most of the games I play on my channel. I have let you guys choose games for me to play. Now, some smaller Let's Players do it. I haven't seen a really big Let's Player do it. But I think that shows the intimacy between the fans that most Let's Players don't have. And I like that. You guys, I put 2 and 2 together. You vote on which one you want, and I try to play it. Obviously, it's been pretty bad recently. With some games not being able to play it, and my computer not being able to play it, and my computer is holding me back. I would probably upload shitloads and shit tons of videos. If I could. If I was just playing one series, I'm pretty sure I could complete that series within 3 weeks' time, at most. If I only focus on one series. Maybe, just maybe. Or maybe 2 weeks. Let's just say that, 2 weeks' time. But, you know, I do things differently on my channel. I like trying to satisfy everyone. I like someone at least to be able to look at my channel like, oh, this video is out. That's what I like. That's why I play different games. That's why I do different things. Not everyone's going to like everything I do, which I understand. They're not like me. They're not going to watch a playthrough just for someone's commentary because I'm not that strong of a commentator. I'm rarely comical. And usually when I am, it's most likely forced or really, really situational. I do make references to a lot of things which no one really understands. I've had used my humor in live streams, and it's gone over many, many people's heads because my humor is very different than a lot of people. But, you know, I'm different. You're different. No one's like me. You're not like the person next to you. I hope you're not like the person next to you, unless you figured out cloning. You figured out cloning. Do you want to have sex with yourself? Really, if you figured out cloning, you out there. You know, you out there. Do you want to have sex with yourselves? Just asking. But I think that's it. I don't think there's really anything else for me to talk about. I stood up here, walking back and forth in my black fucking Sabbath t-shirt with Ozzy looking on. Just looking at me like, what the fuck? You're just a kid who makes videos. And you're thinking too much. And you need to shut the fuck up. That's pretty much what this video is about. I apologize for the people that have guilt and staying to my channel. Will I voice my emotions? Yes. Will I voice them in emotions and will I voice my emotions time and time again, over and over again, like I did with the casting? Most likely not. I'll probably make a video. I'll address it. I've had people ask me, why do you don't get a lot of views? You deserve more views with all the videos you put out. You deserve this. You deserve this. But it doesn't really mean I deserve it. Do I deserve 10,000 subscribers like I want? Do I deserve to have every single video get 10k views or the same amount of views as I subscribe? I don't think anyone deserves anything, really. It just happens. But who knows? Who knows? Luna may get popular, Luna may not. People may unsubscribe from this, or people may not like the shit I say in this. It's the fucking world. I've dealt with a bunch of people who don't like what I like a lot, and that was my high school. 4 years of it. And yes, I got over it, and I got to the point where I didn't care. And then when I started this YouTube biz, I started caring again, and I started changing. And now I am still gonna care. I'm still gonna be the Luna that you know. I'm still gonna make the videos mocking some subscribers or saying stupid shit or anything along those lines to make someone smile and laugh. Because I know how much that can affect someone when they're in a dark place. I've had people on my channel who said their videos make their day better. Along with other people's, obviously. There's a bunch of people like that. There's a bunch of people who are negative like me. who don't like the life they're living, or who don't like the people they're around, or who don't like the situation they were brought up in, or anything along those lines, then the internet. Something they may view at the library, at a friend's house, off a phone, through free Wi-Fi, or anything along those lines to watch mine or someone anonymous videos to make their day better. That's why I keep doing it too. I used to do it because of the comments and because of you. I do it for the reason that I have a chance of making someone's day better. I have a chance to take that person out of that world we were in, because I wish I was out of the world that I was in for a very long time. My life is extremely better. My life is like the average American mostly. Living right above the poverty line. Loving it. Decently above. We're not there anymore. But that is it. My name is Luna. If you want to voice your opinions, give me kudos or anything along those lines, I'll eat them up because obviously I'm a fame whore. Yeah! Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Did I just lay a couple pipe bombs? Someone tell me if I laid a pipe bomb. Obviously. I'm surprised I was able to talk for this long without any interruptions or anything along those lines, except my little brother sleeping right there. He's asleep. So if you enjoyed this video, you guys want me to do this video more videos on this, but give me a subject matter, I'll go off on it, give my personal opinion, because I was spitting shit that was sick as rhyming. Yo, fuck yeah! Yo, this is Mountain, number 7. Stay black and don't let the white man keep you down. Yo, you know it. Woo, woo, woo.